Hi, I'm Professor Sasha Peter Carter, and welcome to Earth Science. Also known as Geology 104, this is a classroom that opens doors to understanding the world around us. Let's take a look, see what we can find. You'll learn about how this planet started out as a molten ball of lava. How the bubbles and gases escaped that lava gave us the skies above us and the oceans that cover about 2/3 to 3/4 of our planet's surface. We'll learn how the atmosphere wears down the rocks, turning great volcanoes into cobbles and pebbles and sands, and how those shifting sands and their burial and heating creates beautiful, sparkling, shining metamorphism. We will also be exploring the origins of the wind, the origins of clouds, even when there aren't that many clouds. And fundamentally, our context as a living organism on a planet traveling through space. Ultimately, starting to address a little bit of the question of what is it that makes a planet habitable and what doesn't it? As we start to explore the questions of how these processes play out in other parts of the solar system. But the most important part of this class is going to be what every one of you bring to it. See, in my class, I believe everybody has unique experiences, ideas, thoughts that can make them successful, important, and offer even myself insights about how this planet and its neighbors in the solar system function and affect our lives and the lives of everyone we know. To that end, I also believe everybody can be fully successful in my class and encourage a culture of respect, a culture of listening, of give and take, of sharing, and of collaboration, but also respect that collaboration to you may be different than what it looks like to other people. My goal this semester is to not only teach you this, but also show you how it applies to your future plans. As many of you going into K through 12 education, the next generation science standards are slowly but surely being rolled out in schools across California. And it's my aim to implement a little bit of how this curriculum that I teach plays into your understanding and ability to work with those new standards and create unparalleled experiences for the students and people that you'll be working with in your future life. Paralleling this, it's my goal to, one, kindle a fascination with the system that is our planet. It is from this foundation that people are inspired to explore, to learn, to discover new truths, to even memorize, and it's from this foundation that intuition grows. It's then that I equip you with the tools, I empower you with the tools and techniques to further explore this, both in my classroom and long beyond you have ceased to be my student. And then finally, I put you in a place where you have the power to share that information with people who have wondered about it and been curious about it themselves. If this journey seems scary, confusing, or you just don't know where the heck I'm going, or anything doesn't make sense in this or anything you encounter this up and coming semester, know that you are not alone, and that there is a wealth of resources, people who have been confused just as you might be, who have been also just as in awe, who aim to help you. You see, here at Grossmont, we possess one of the finest tutoring programs I've ever seen at an institution I've worked at. And while not at the library, it's out of our own department, Building 37. This also known as the Funky Shack. In this room, you'll have access to tutors, computers, study aids, a couch to pass out on after a particularly rough day of classes, and even sometimes food, though sometimes that food's been sitting there longer than is probably optimal for human consumption. And of course, textbooks, so that if you do not have access to the textbook or do not choose to buy it, you can pick it up here or find resources in the library. Class starts 8 o'clock Tuesday, August 21st, 2018. I look forward to seeing you. Come join us and have a great rest of your summer and a great beginning of the fall.